We got a great little campsite here. And I'm getting ready to take the dogs down to the Grand Canyon. We're gonna hike the rim trail, at least a little bit of it. We're gonna take off tomorrow. And I'm not too excited about leaving this place because it's so nice. I got my hammock set up here. Haven't used the fire pit, but I got the generator out yesterday so I could do my laundry. So I got my laundry all done, which is pretty cool because I've just been driving into the national park and I got the national park pass. So I got plenty of water for doing laundry and keeping the tanks in the trailer filled. So I got the trailer all locked up. We're gonna leave this here. We're gonna get in the truck, take the truck for a little drive through the national forest on our way out, and we'll be right into the national park in about a couple miles from here. It's gonna be touristy. I know, like, there's probably gonna be a lot of touristy people hiking on this it's a paved trail, but I'm limited, you know, to where I can take the dogs in the national park. I gotta follow the rules. And I'm sure there's a great view and everything. You know, just being out here in the woods, it's pretty much me and like maybe 3 other campers at the most. And we're all really spread apart. I don't hear anybody, nobody hears us. And so I haven't really seen that many people. The Forest Service came by, but that was a week ago. And she was really nice. She gave me a map of all the roads. But other than that, like, I went to the market once. So I saw a bunch of people at the market. Like, it was crowded in there. And I paid some high prices to get a few groceries. And that's another reason we're leaving, is because we need groceries. So I'm going to take you along right now to the Grand Canyon. We're going to check out this trail and see what it's like. So get ready for some tourist action today. You want to go for a hike? Go for a ride in the truck? You want to go for a ride in the truck? Okay, you want to go in the truck? Let's go for a ride in the truck. Yeah, good dog. That's up. Good boy. Hey, go up. We're gonna go for a hike. You guys gonna be good around the tourists and probably some other dogs. I'll be on your leash the whole time. Got my doggy bags ready. Haven't had to have those for a while. So I'll give you an idea sort of where we are. It's just secluded forest out here. And you know, there's no paved trails. There's no water source. A few tourists come up to go up to that tower because it is a pretty cool tower. And inside the national park, I don't know if there's anything that's that cool, like a tower you can climb up. And there's somebody tucked away back there in the woods. There's so many neat little campsites in here, and it's totally free. Anybody can come back here. I want to see what the difference is when we get into the national park and we start hiking around in there. It's literally going to be a paved trail, and there's going to be tourists. And you know, I did take a shower last night, but one thing I always notice is how people smell, because you can just smell it when you've been out here in the woods, where all you smell is just pine trees and dirt and elk. Then when you get into the areas that are populated, like in the grocery store or whatever, I just smell fresh showers and perfume and hairspray and deodorant and soap. Like, it's amazing how your smell gets attuned to the environment that you're in, and then when you go into a new environment, you can really pick up on that stuff. So now this is crossing over into the national park once we cross this cattle gate here. And if you're wondering like exactly where we are, I kind of like to just leave it open to people to find their own places, and we're here really just to show you that you can find your own places, because we found this place. You know, we got a couple apps that we use, and I'll talk about that in some of the other videos on the Got Out channel. Me and the dogs, we're really here just to show you that you can find cool places of your own too. And it's really fun if you find them on your own, or, you know, of your own accord, and it's more of an adventure that way. So generally I'm not really giving away exactly where we are, but yeah, I mean, you can figure it out, and it's just more fun that way, and it keeps these places less crowded. On the Got Out channel here, we're just trying to encourage you to get out on your own and find your own places and find your own adventures. And if you've been watching the Got Out channel, A few videos ago, you saw I got a flat tire, so I've been doing this check. I've been doing this check for pretty much the last couple of years we've been on the road, and I just get around and just check the tires, make sure I don't have any issues. Because we had a leak on this tire a few episodes ago on the Got Out channel, and I had to plug it myself. I had to figure that out. So before I get on the pavement, anytime, especially with the trailer, you gotta check all the tires, check your rigging, check all the connections. It's just a good time to do it before you get back on the pavement. And so it's just kind of a habit I'm in, you know, mostly checking for like nails, that kind of thing. But you can see real quick if you got a flat tire, something you need to fix before you get back on the road. Another thing I usually check before I hit the road, like when I left camp just 10 minutes ago, I just check the oil in the truck, check the fluids, just check under the hood just to see if there's any like rat issues or mice were up there, that kind of thing. Let's go to the Grand Canyon. Well, we made it. There's a lot of people hiking around. It just got pretty sunny. I think it'll be overcast a little bit later. Well, this is how a lot of people die, trying to take pictures of yourself above the Grand Canyon. I'm about 10 feet from the edge. I mean, there's not much to say. It's just, it is what it is. It's pretty crazy. We all got a little hot. I got the air conditioning on now. It's hot for this guy to walk on the paved path. You don't like that, do you, Dodger? He did really good, and there's a little bit of shade today, which is not enough for us to keep hiking on a paved path with like barely any shade. So he wanted to come back, so we hiked back to the truck. Even he was getting hot. It was pretty neat. There's a lot of people out, but there's some quiet parts on that paved trail you can get to. It's just really amazing. So we're gonna head back to camp, and these guys will probably sleep under the trailer where it's nice and cool. I really didn't think they were gonna get this hot. It's only like 84 or something like that. But if the sun's out, you can't be out under the sun. Especially on a paved path, it's just too much. So if you like hanging out with us, hit that like button for Dodger Dog. Help him keep cool. We'll see you next time on the Got Out channel.